Hey, what is up, YouTube? Billyazprospector back. I don't know if many of you have seen my last video. I just got back from a trip from California. We were celebrating my grandfather's celebration of life. This past couple weeks, he would have been 80 years old, and unfortunately, we lost another good one. So, so we made the trip out there and had to take care of some stuff out there. So while I was out there, I picked up some things because there was a couple coin shops out there. I wanted to get an opportunity to get a couple of tokens of things to pick up from him, but also kind of wanted to remember the visit and stop by a couple local shops and acquire a couple pieces just so that I could remember the trip and make it kind of special. So I was kind of excited about that. What you see here, you got a couple of what I call pirate tokens, pirate coins. They are a no pray, no pay coin. They're really cool because they're a 2-ounce coin, what I believe is a high relief, and they got two variations here. This one where I think this is coin number 1, where they've actually got the pirate guy standing above his pirate's chest, full of coins and I guess pirate booty is what they called it back in the day. So that's a really cool coin. And then this one right here, which is the pirate ship. That one's really cool too because it shows the ship over the waves. It's got the flag medallion on the top, but overall really cool. I guess I also call these maybe the Pirates of the Caribbean coins. Really nice 2-ounce silver coin. This particular coin shop, this was in San Rafael, California. I know I overpaid for these ones. These coins were a little bit more than I would like to have paid for them. But again, the reason I did it is because I was on the trip and I wanted momentum to bring back with you, remember about my grandpa. You'll also notice this piece right here. This piece is actually a piece of quartz and gold, or gold and quartz, however you want to look at it. This particular specimen, there's more quartz than gold, so I'll say it's quartz and gold. But really cool piece. See if I can't zoom in here for you. Really see the wiring structure of this particular piece, so it's kind of cool. Got a lot of gold coming out of the quartz. Pretty neat. It's in the host rock, and this is from somewhere. The guy at the coin store told me it was somewhere up in that Northern California area. If I could somehow reference this gold type or the specimen type back to the mine that it came from, for instance, if it was a 16-1 mine, which is still in operation today, this particular piece would be pretty collectible. I think I gave for this piece, I offered the guy like $100 for it. Specimen wise, I could probably double my money on this, and don't think I'll be selling it anytime soon, but it's just kind of a cool piece overall. This is definitely worth more to keep it in the specimen form where the gold is coming out of the quartz versus smashing it, melting it down, and creating just like a little button of gold. So I always like that stuff. Again, you guys know I'm in the mines. There's a mine coming up I want to definitely take you into and show you some of the insides of that mine because it's pretty spectacular. So I look forward to that. All right, guys. Also, my previous video, I did end up buying that 1827 piece. The one I was curious whether or not that particular coin would grade. So I'm actually going to bust it out of here. So give me just a second. And I'm curious. I want to get a better look at this because I want to know if this coin would grade or not. So let's take a little deeper dive on this coin. And let's get up and close and personal on this one. A lot of contact marks right off the bat. I'm zooming in probably more than a 10 power. Noticed on the breast area, you're going to have a little bit of wear right in that area right there. And I think overall in the hair, that's going to be a high point right in there. And then also at the top of the cap here. You're going to notice some there. This is really interesting too because you see a lot of area right in here at the extension of the coin. Again, I mean, shoot, this coin is very old. It's an 1827 50-cent piece. This is the part that I'm concerned about though. So if I rotate the coin around, and you can see the contact marks. Contacts, or what would you call this, guys? Do you think this is where they at some point had that coin like in a holder piece? You can see right there, and it's only on the upper edge, so it was like almost like it was clasped into something. I'm not entirely sure. And then I think again right over, let's see if I can get it right in here, and if I flip this all the way around, you'll also see right, yeah, there's that spot right there. So it's almost like the coin was at some point in a holder of some type. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think the coin, I mean, you can see these, all these fine hairlines. I think this is just old contact marks for a coin being that old. Kind of worries me when I start seeing some of the scratches on the face. And then someone will say, because you have contact marks that extend from the field area over to higher relief portion of the coin, that it was cleaned at some point where you can see a contact mark completely come across. So that's, at least for my lack of experience, or experience that I've had so far, is kind of what I'm seeing. So again, there's that, and let's flip this coin over so you can see the backside. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this particular coin, what you think, if I should be sending this particular coin out to have graded at some point. So here we are again, reverse. What do they call this right here, where the coin, is this just from contact marks from the die when it's being pressed? Maybe an older style, how it was pressed in to stamp the coin. Not 100% sure, but it's just kind of interesting. So let's just kind of go around this coin. I don't know, I'm almost tempted to go ahead and send this coin in just to kind of see what it might come back at. I'm worried about, some of these edges being a little bit of a ding. I don't know. I think I'd like to send it in, because even if this coin does come back and it's not super high grade, it would be interesting to see what that comes back at. So, okay. All right, guys. So like I said, I had gone out and I acquired a few coins because I wanted to pick a couple things up. So this next coin I have for you is one I am really excited about. This is an 1878. It's a Morgan dollar. And let me zoom back out of here so you can kind of take a look, because I'm real hesitant about setting this particular coin down. Here's this one. This is a 1878. This is a 7-tail feather reverse of a 78. And I don't know if you guys can see it already, but look at some of that reflection that we're already getting out of that coin. And I am super hopeful that this is going to be a deep mirror proof light coin. Now these coins, gosh, you look at them and they tend to get some, they tend to get like little hairline scratches because that field is so clean. I would like to think that this coin is going to be right around a MS63 or higher. I mean, her face is really, really clean from contacts. Let me flip it over so you can see the reverse of it. And overall, I mean, got a lot of reflection on that coin. So from the way I understand it, from what I'm looking at for some of these people, is what I've seen a couple other videos. And let's just set it right there. And what I guess you want to see is like a reflection up to a certain distance. So if I start where you can see the ballpoint pen right there, I'm right at contact. Let's just kind of work our way away. And I want to make sure that you can see what I see. But even in that right area right there, at this point, I'm about 6 to 7, maybe 8 inches away there, and you can still see reflection of that in that coin. Now if I flip it over in the field of the averse, let's do the same thing. Let's find it where you can see what I'm talking about. There it is. And as I slowly go away from the coin, again, there's the 6-inch mark right there. I would think that this coin would be not, whatever the best grade of a proof-like type coin that you could get, I would think that this coin would get it. Now, another thing that they've talked about is how much scratches this may get. I think it would be interesting to see if, let's zoom in here. Now you got some scratch marks, but I think it's behind, like actually on the coin itself. Again, you look at this coin and it's going to get small hairline cracks on here, but it doesn't appear to actually go over into the high points, and I can't remember exactly what they call that, but like, you know, you got all one direction on there, and it appears to be pretty clean. Like I said, guys, it's really not a full wear on there. It's not a whole lot of wear. Man, if this coin was to get somewhere in the ballpark of a MS64 deep mirror proof like, or what do they call it, a deep mirror, that would be really cool. I really want all my Morgan dollars to be sitting in the area with NGC, so I will send this into NGC to have graded. It is my next coin that I'm going to send off in the next batch, so this is kind of a pre-send off. I might do one more video that kind of collects all those coins together that I'm going to be sending off. So I guess I really want your feedback on that 50-cent piece and this one right here. I really think this will come back with a deep mirror proof like. And yeah, there's a couple of markings on that coin, but I think you're going to get that. Just, I mean, for how old this coin is, this is an 1878. This is the first year of the Morgan silver dollar, and I think for as good of a grade that is, I think this will come back pretty good. So let me know your thoughts, guys. I'm glad to be back. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed. Take a look and check out my video heading out to California. Take a look and see what that was. That was a 26-hour round trip, so that was pretty interesting to get up all through there with a limited amount of stops. And glad to be back sharing some more with you guys, and I look forward to the next videos. Catch you later.